Welcome to episode 55. I was doing some random maintenance and I noticed a Vigor Barbarossa that was coming to trade with my hull part factory. And I thought, well, that would be a nice ship to have. Uh, and it made me feel very odd about this thing. You'll see in this episode. It's all about the acquisition of this ship. It's a short, easy capture. And in fact, that's one of the things that made me feel a bit uncomfortable is that it was a bit too easy, really, really easy, in fact. And now I don't know what to think about this whole boarding thing, because first they were really, really hard. And now I've got one that's super easy. And it got me thinking, well, what do you do when you kind of have role play ethics in your head while you're playing and you think, well, I wouldn't do that? Or it feels wrong. Like I felt with the walrus. I mean, that felt wrong. It still feels wrong. But this one was different for some reason. It just, even though the Vigor are, I'm not really fond of them. They're kind of assholes, to be honest. But it wasn't doing anything wrong. It wasn't doing, it was like the walrus, wasn't it? I might be interested in hearing some of your stories about what you think of boarding in X4 and how you apply it and whether you restrict yourself in any way to only boarding certain ships. Anyways, let's have a look and see how it went. Holy cow. Okay, I got a tip that if you go to Vigor Syndicate and buy your Marines there, that you have a chance of getting veterans right off the bat. So I did. I took the Incarcachua and I told it to buy 226 Marines, and 67 of them were veterans. That's great, because veterans, man. So obviously what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer these guys to different ships and then do it again. Yeah, man. I didn't realize that was one of the things you could do, because that's going to help a lot. All right, so I transferred all the crew off of this ship and then told it to refill itself again with Marines, since it's in the area, until all my ships are full of crew at least. Ooh, 75 this time. All right, yeah, this is very cool. Very cool. Whoa,
Hello.
look at your outfit. Holy cow. Is that Vigor? Is that why you have spikes coming out of your shoulder? And some kind of grenades or something? And that you're dressed like Edward Scissorhands for some reason? Or a Borg, maybe? I don't know. Wow. Yeah, so can I select you? Can
I help? Goodbye.
So I can talk to you, but can I talk to you? No, I can't. I can't talk to you. Why is that? Weird. Okay, so here's the last batch. And I got 35 veterans. So let's transfer crew. Move these guys over. Now I've got 191. No. 184 veteran Marines. Yeah, that'll help. Right, so I should have this ship can come home. I mean, really, I should be pirating the hell out of scale plate at this point. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up an alert. Wait a second. I already had an alert. I thought, where did it go? It's not here. All right. Well, create new alert. Yeah, I don't need the cock alert anymore. Let's just use this warning for scale plate.
Hello.
We'll make it galaxy wide. and we'll make it just scale plate. But we could make it Duke's Buccaneers as well. I mean, we do want to attack them at least, but well, no. This is for pirating. This is large ships. Object class, only large ships. Yeah, save it. Then I'll get to be notified, in theory, that scale plate are in the area, or well, that have been spotted somewhere. I'd sure like to know why I can't select you to talk.
Thank you. You're a nasty piece of work. Right.
Katana.
You're asking for it. You won't last long. I'm not
Minotaur. Raider.
Docking permission granted. There will be consequences for that. Want some more? You're breaking my shields.
That's the idea.
Trembling tentacles.
Well, will you look at that? I have no medical supplies in the hull part factory, but there's a Vigor Barbarossa that's coming with 10,500 of them. That would normally be a ship that I'd be getting pirated by or be pirating. But okay. Which gives me an idea, of course. Okay. Just gonna try this on a whim.
Boarding teams preparing for launch.
I have no idea if this will work or not, but it seems worth a shot.
Barbarossa.
Hopefully it'll be close enough to launch the pods without taking the turrets out. Or, I mean, the engines.
We were hit.
Very loud.
Pod launched. Moving to target. Stay sharp.
Barbarossa.
Wait. What's firing on you assholes? You're not supposed to be firing on it.
Shuyako. Sentinel.
Keep an eye on sensors. Follow that course.
Contact. Making preparations to breach. Got it. I need an update. Preparing for breach. Sit rep. Green. Go! Move it! You are free to engage. Striking. I need an update. I have a team working on bypassing a lockdown. Safe to engage.
Requesting permission to dock.
Boarding pod. Barbarossa.
Hey, you can't do that.
I need an update. Falling back. Secured several sections. Moving on.
How much reputation was lost with that? None? Really?
Sit rep. Continuing combat.
We've secured several sections. Moving on. Reinforcements arriving.
It seems a bit weird. But really? Well, that's strange. I didn't fire a shot, and I captured the Barbarossa. I mean, I didn't fire a single shot. Of course, one of my ships did, but that was some kind of strange. Yeah, the behavior isn't the best. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but it seems I got the ship without taking its engines out or turrets, or that doesn't. This Barbarossa is really strange. I'm very confused. It has engines, and that's it. So what happens if I take it to a shipyard? All right, so the engines need some work. Well, here, got some repair work to do. Thrusters, shields. Wait. Well, it's 7.5 million to fix up this captured Barbarossa. It looks like they really sent it out bare bones.
Requesting permission to dock.
Not sure why.
Granted.
It's very, very weird. But the strangest thing of all of it is that it didn't hit my reputation with vigor at all. Like, not at all. It's still +8. So, dunno. It's very strange. Oh, hang on a second. Before that ship leaves, I should probably grab the cargo. Yeah, it's got all his medical supplies. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is super weird. What the hell? How did that M get away from the gauntlet? Oh, hey, look. One of the engines is fixed. Alright, that's what I needed to see. Yeah, it's up to 19%. Okay, so that makes this ship mobile, at least. So I can take it to get properly repaired. Alright, I'm putting all of the best crewmen back on the Walrus. Doesn't hold much. I hear they're fast, though.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Well, I guess this is fixing up the Barbarossa. Well, that's nice to see. It says the Xenon station in Hitikva's Choice was destroyed. That's always nice. I just don't know what to think about some things now. I did a whole lot of experimenting with boarding. I think the thing that's throwing me the most, really? Well, the summary of what's throwing my mind off. One is that the boarding operations that I've been trying to do, that I spent the most time on tonight, were mostly just me trying to keep the rest of the world from destroying my target, which was really difficult because they just sent everything after it. I mean, the Parent had sent 2 battleships to kill my target. It's like, why? But this puzzles me probably even more, because this was a Vigor freighter, you know, it's kind of like a light freighter. I don't know what the deal is with Barbarossa. They seem to be themed to be pirates, kind of, but they're not particularly tough. They don't hold very much. I mean, it barely holds more than a Vulture, and it's a large ship, which means that this thing can't dock in the medium docking ports, even though it only holds like 20,000. So I'm kind of wondering how useful it would be, because, you know, it's going to have to dock at the large piers. But, you know, it has a lot of slots, lots and lots of weapon slots. It's got 3 large and I think 7 mediums. Plenty of room for shields. I don't know how fast it is. It's got 4 engines on the back, but what does that even mean? And here's the thing. Here's the thing that really throws me off. Is on a whim, I was experimenting with boarding, and I told one of my traders that was full of Marines and recruits, mind you, to just board it, but board it with very strong settings, which means start breaching when even when the hull is very strong. So in other words, right away. So essentially, I set up the boarding operation to happen without necessarily
Ship will be undocking soon.
having to shoot at the Barbarossa first, and they didn't. They just, well, It's so confusing because some of the ships tried to help by shooting at this thing. And I was thinking, oh man, I didn't want you to do that. I wanted to see if I could capture it without shooting it because I'm worried about reputation. Despite all that, I didn't lose any reputation with Vigor. Now, you will if you shoot at it, but I didn't shoot at it. Just my other ships did on their own. Another thing that kind of blows my mind is how easy it was to capture this. I mean, it was still flying around. It was trying to get away, and it was just leaving, and the boarding was going on, and then the Marines captured it, and then it was my ship, and I didn't even shoot at it. So the Vigor just kind of like let me have their ship. This is one of their traders. It was coming to drop medical supplies off at my station, and I just took it. And Vigor just like, all right, fine, have it. This is so weird.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
I just don't know what to make of this.
Scan results.
But, you know, it seems to be my ship now. And now that I'm getting more ships, some more big ships, I'm starting to wonder, well, what do I even do with them? Now, I want to see, first of all, what kind of engines. Did I upgrade them or not? Yeah, you can only put Mark 1, either travel or all-round. Oh, well, the speed, okay. In all-round, the speed of the ship and the acceleration of the ship go up, but with travel mode, you get better boost and better travel speed. Holy cow, 8552, this thing cruises. Travel mode, 8552. Okay, well, that's worth something. It's actually a fairly small ship. I mean, look at it next to this giant thing that I'm passing up. It's a fairly small ship. For a large ship, it's pretty damn small.
Entering system. Heretics End.
So that's the new ship Barbarossa. It's an interesting ship. I think I'm going to like having these. I might get some more because honestly, it's like a super trader. It's kind of technically a destroyer that holds a little bit more than the normal destroyer does, but it's so fast. And that's the thing that makes this special, is because this could run around doing automatic trades, and it holds more than the Vulture. And I think it's faster than the Vulture. But it requires a large dock, a large pier to dock in. But thing is, all the stations have those anyways. So this actually might be better for trading Claytronics in Avarice, because it might not have to wait in the queue behind all of those medium ships that are wanting hull parts and Claytronics. Because there's not enough docks for medium ships, but there might be enough docks for large ships. I think I might try that. So look for that in the future. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.